7 a.m. and I'm trying to get active. Look shorty with me cause you holding her captive. I'm leaving distracted, I'm way too attractive. I'm trying to move low cause I love being passive. Ain't no capping that, she trying to back it back, but I'm not backing that. Back in the habitat, back in the studio, passing the Ricky store, feel like I'm Rubio. Running up, working on cardio. Back up on Spotify, put up the audio. Climbing too high, end up falling from vertical. Jumping back up cause I got a high vertical. Cutting up audio, it can get surgical. She tryna hate, I'm not taking it personal. Finna pull up on my pops in convertible.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? What it do, YouTube? It's your boy ChillDree here. I'm coming back at y'all today with another NBA 2K23 Next Gen video. Now, before we hop into today's banger, because I'm not gonna lie, this build I'm finna show you guys, this build is super tough, man. I cannot lie. But before we hop into this build, make sure y'all drop a like on the video right now, man. Let's try to aim for, I don't know, let's say 20 likes on this video. I feel like I'm not asking for too much. Let's try to aim for 20 likes on this video. And also, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the notification bells turned on. We are on the road to 3K subscribers, and I can't do it without y'all. So make sure y'all hit that sub button and make sure you turn on those notification bells so whenever I post, you'll be the first one to know and be a part of the Noti game, man. But listen, speaking of that, make sure you follow me on Twitch right now. I'm probably live after dropping this video. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. I stream every day, every night, doesn't matter the time. We are on the road to 1K followers over there, so make sure you follow me on Twitch, man. But as y'all can see by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be making the best all-around popper build in NBA 2K23. Now, shout out to my guy A-Pash. He's one of my supporters over there on my Twitch side, family. You know, he showed me a build that I'm about to show y'all today, but I took it, ran with it, and I made it better. So, a little bit better, actually. So, I'm going to give credit whenever it's due. So, A-Pash, if you're watching this video, I appreciate you, my guy. But enough of that talking. Let's get into this build, because I know y'all want to see how I made this all-around popper build and how it's possible. Let's go.
A few moments later.
Alright, y'all boys, so let's go ahead and hop into the build. So the position you're gonna want to make it at is at power forward. I believe you can make this build at center, but if you guys haven't already known, it is better to make these builds at the power forward position because you get way better stats and way better attributes, or actually way better badges, excuse me. Right-handed, left-handed, that's your personal preference. And then jersey number, I went with number 8 because that's the date on my birthday in March. So, but that's your personal preference as well. Now for the height, you're gonna want to go with 6'9". This is the best height for any popper build. If you want to make a very goated popper build, go with 6'9". I believe you can make this at 6'10", but if you want to make this all-around build, make it at 6'9". Trust me, you get way better attributes anyway. Now, for the weight, you're going to want to go with 211 pounds. The reason why I went with 211 pounds because you're going to want the most speed back possible, and you're going to want, you know, the best stats because you are making an all-around popper build. So I went with 211 pounds. And then a wingspan, I believe this is the max wingspan you can go with, so make sure you go with max wingspan. And then body shape, I went with build, but since this is an all-around build, you could go compact to fine. It doesn't matter. I just like having my poppers look built out there so they don't look too small out there on that virtual hardware court. Now let's get into the attributes, man, because I ain't gonna lie, you guys see it, the attributes are tough, and I'm gonna explain why I did everything the way I did. Now for the finishing, for the close shot, I put it at a 59. You know, I went with a 74 driving layup, so you should be able to knock down your layups if you are wide open. And you get an 80 driving dunk on this build, which means you get front clutches, you get quick drops, you get those 2 dunks along with many other dunk packages as well. But that quick drops is the main one that matters, so you are able to get quick drops on this build. And then for the standard dunk, I went with a 49. So with that being said, you're gonna have 10 finishing badges, which is good enough on a popper build. You know what I'm saying? The downside of this build, it is a finishing, but at the same time, you do get that quick drops and the front clutches. So those are the 2 dunk packages that you're gonna want to need, especially quick drops on this build. Now for the shooting, I went with a 71 mid-range. That should be, you know, makeable, but you're not going to be taking too many mid-ranges on this build depending on your play style. And then for the three-point shot, I went with an 80 because all my other builds, I have a 82, a 81 or something like that. And I decided, you know what I'm saying, let's be a little bit different and put it at an 83 ball because as a popper, you need at least an 83 ball in my opinion. You can go lower if you want to get extra badges somewhere. You want to be different, but I went with an 80 because I might end up making this build build myself after I get my Rebirth Popper build maxed out. If you have not checked out that video, you want to know how to make it, make sure you know, check the card up in the right, and I'll leave it in the description below. And then for the free throw, I went with a 58, and you're gonna have 17 shooting badges. And then this is the best part about the build in my opinion, is the playmaking, bro, because as a popper you don't really need a lot of playmaking badges, but since you are all around popper, that means you are able to do almost everything or damn near every single thing on the virtual hardware court. Now I went with a 75 pass accuracy because for a popper build, all you need is that LeBron passing style and you're good to go. So make sure you put on that 75 pass accuracy. It helps speeds up your passes, and it's just better. It'll make your build way better. And then for the ball handling, I went with an 80 because according to my supporters and what I researched through YouTube and stuff like that, if you're on a 6'9" build of any kind, it seems like 80 ball handle is the best for, you know, certain signatures or should I say sigs and certain animations. And then the speed with ball, I went with a 74. Now I wish this build was able to get 75 speed with ball. Now you're probably asking yourself, Dre, why would you want this build to get a 75 speed with ball? Because according to my boy Wally, shout out to my boy Wally, when I was making this build live on stream on my Twitch, he was telling me, see if you can make this build a 75 speed with ball, and I tried it for like about 30 minutes, 20 minutes maybe, and it's just impossible to make. So 74 speed with ball is the best you're gonna get, but you get back 17, or you get 17 playmaking badges, which is insane for a popper build. That's the best part about this build. And then for the defensive badges, you have 80 interior defense, 80 perimeter defense, and you have a 90 steal on this build, so you will be in them passing lanes. You will be able to get steals. And then for the block, I went with an 87 block because that is all you need for a silver anchor. I'm not gonna lie, I might end up messing around or trying to find somebody with a build that has 99 block on a power build, because I'm not gonna lie, this anchor badge is probably the best defensive badge in the game right now. If you want to stop all them rim runners, them hugging on the rim, having 5 to 6 days talking about their close friends on the rim, get this anchor badge. Even on bronze, this badge alone will change any build that you're on if you are able to get this badge at least bronze. But I went with an 87 because I feel like silver is the best, and I feel like that's all you need. You don't really need it too high. I feel like if you want to get, you know, the higher anchor like gold and Hall of Fame, I feel like you just want to get more or certain animations, but 87 block is all you need. And then for the offensive rebound, I went with an 85, and then for the defensive rebound, I went with a 93. Now most popper builds in the park, wherever you play at, they have 99 defensive rebound, but I have played against other centers with 99 rebounding. If you box out correctly and you put yourself in a position to where you can secure the rebound, you are able to get boards over the bigger centers. It's just all about your positioning and how you box out, you know what I'm saying, on the virtual hardware court. So for the physicals, you have an 81 speed, just max it out. Acceleration 77, max it out. 80 strength, that's decent enough strength on this build because strength is very important. I feel like 80 will get it done. And then vertical, go with an 88, that should be good enough. And then for the stamina, I went with a 90 because if you end up playing this build on the twos, you may end up being a secondary ball handler. Now, with that being said, you're going to have a total badge spread of 10, 17, 17, and 28. Guys, this build is insane, and I'm honestly shocked that this build is even possible to make for an all-around popper build. So that's why I said I might end up making this build myself and bring you guys some gameplay, because I really love the popper builds this year. They are so tough. Now if you were to ask me what badges would you add on to make this build a little bit better, I'll probably add, me personally, I'll probably add 2 on defense and then 2 on shooting, because me and myself, I feel like 17 is good enough. And plus for that extra badge point that you get, you know, in, you know, this season and throughout every season, I'll probably just add it on to playmaking until you get to like 20 badges or something like that. But that's just what I would do personally. And then for the takeovers, yes, you see it, you do get playmaking takeover on this build, which is insane because popper builds should not get playmaking takeover, but since you're all around, you do get that playmaking takeover, which is actually pretty cheesy if you ask me. And then you also get rim protector and glass takeover, but you don't get no lock takeover. But that playmaking takeover on this build really changes this build, because this is kind of like a low-key a catfish popper build, I'm not gonna lie, because, you know, it's just crazy that a popper build gets playmaking take when it's not supposed to, but that's just how this builder is. Now, with that being said, once you complete the attributes and the takeovers of your choice, you do get shades of Andre Karolinko, Draymond Green, and Evan Mobley. And that first shades of is a perfect example of this build. And you get a stretch glass cleaner. Not a two-way stretch glass cleaner, just a stretch glass cleaner. I actually like this name. It's very different from the two-way typical stretch glass cleaner. But listen, guys, this build is tough. Might end up making it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this build is just insane. I feel like I just said, Andre Karolinko is a perfect example of this build. So listen, I'm gonna show you guys what badges I will run on this build, and I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the badges.
1 hour later.
All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and dive into the badges real quick. If you have made it this far into the video, just make sure you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button, the notification bells turned on if you're new. But with that being said, let's get into the badges. So you have 10 finishing badges. Me personally, I would do Limitless Takeoff. I'll probably throw on something like Fearless Finisher. I'll do Slittery, do Giant Slayer, and then I would throw on Acrobat. Now, if I would say, I would highly recommend Core, you know, the most expensive badge you got, and then I would just throw the rest on Aerial Wizard. And then for the shooting badges, you have 17 for the preset, so I would do Silver Amp, do Gold Claymore, I would do Comeback Kid or Clutch Shooter. It's your personal preference. And then come down here, I feel like Corner Specialist is not that good this year, and I feel like you don't need it on gold this year, so I go with silver, and then I would do Silver Green Machine. And then come down here, we have 3 badges left. So this is what I would do. I would probably tune this down. I'll probably tune this down right here, and then I would do I'll probably do Bronze Catch and Shoot, core that for now, and then I'll probably put the rest on Limitless Range. And then for the playmaking badges, you have 17 off the rip. So for the tier 1 badges, I would do Dimer, I would probably do Floor General, and then come down here, get your quick first step, get Bailout at least, and then Bronze Vice Grip, and then come down here. See, I would probably take off Floor General, and then I would come down here, put on Silver Unpluckable, core that, and then I'll probably put on Bronze Handles for Day. Then you got an extra badge left, so I'll probably put that on Silver Vice Grip, because why not? And then last but not least, on the defensive badges, you have 28 for the preset, so make sure you get Box Out Beast Gold. I would do Workhorse Bronze or Silver, and then I would do Silver Challenger. I really like that badge. And then Silver Chase now, Gold Interceptor, and then come down here, make sure you get Anchor, and then golly, these badges are expensive, I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably do something like this. I'll probably do that, and then because you want Rebound Chaser Gold, so I would probably core that right there. Then you have 7 badges left, so I'll probably do something like Brick Wall, and just in case you're playing with a person that likes to use screens, and then do Bronze Workhorse. So this is the badge layout I would do. But listen, that is going to conclude the video. If you guys enjoyed this video and you found this build fire, which I personally think this build is fire, make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, the notification bells turned on if you're new. I am 99% sure I'm gonna make this build once I am done maxing out my rebirth and getting into 99, because the badges are done. Because this build looks very fun to play on, and like I said, I really like the popper builds this year. It's probably gonna be the last popper build that I make. Then I might end up making a guard, making a lock, who knows, man. But listen, make sure you follow me on Twitch, make sure you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Guys, I appreciate all the love and the support. I can't thank you guys enough for all the love you guys have shown me. 1K on the way for Twitch, 3K subscribers on the way for YouTube, man. Hey, we on that grind, so be a part of the family and support your boy. But listen, I'm gonna go and get up out of here. You guys be safe, you guys be easy, but also stay dangerous. This world is a very crazy place. But listen, I'm out. It's been your boy ChillDree. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.